जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Bol. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for wonderfully singing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Okay.
Thank you.
See. Oh, sorry. Anyone would like to recite the Mangalacharan?
Sure, Prabhu, I can recite.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji.
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा माह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुक्तपदकमल श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथन्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपिशा गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तु ते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for wonderfully reciting the Mangalacharan. So, Baldev Prabhuji would like to
Sure,
read
Guruji.
31.
Prabhuji, Nivedana Pranam, all the Shri Prabhupada. Text 31, 9.31. क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शाश्वत चान्तिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्तो प्रणश्यति. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Anyone else would like to recite?
In fact, Prabhuji,
Yeah, thank you.
क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शश्वच्छन्ति निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्तः प्रणश्यति. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, I can also try. क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शाश्वत शान्तिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि नामे भक्त्या प्रणश्यति. Anyone would like to try or read the synonyms?
Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please.
Shipram, very soon, Bhavati becomes Dharmatma, righteous. Shashwata Shantim, lasting peace. Nigachati, attains. Konteo, O son of Kunti, Pratijanihi, declare. No, never, me, my, Bhakta, devotee, Pranashati, perishes. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. He quickly becomes righteous and attains lasting peace. O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, devotees, anybody would like to? Yes, Prabhuji.
I'm so sorry. Because I'm driving, I cannot read. But what was the last word? My devotees never
Perish.
perish. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Prabhuji. Thank you.
Okay. I see Veena Mataji would like to read the translation, purport, sorry. Okay, that's fine. I'll read. This should not be misunderstood. In the 7th chapter, the Lord says that one who engages in mischievous activities cannot become a devotee of the Lord. One who is not a devotee of the Lord has no good qualifications whatsoever. The question remains then, how can a person engaged in abominable activities, either by accident or by intention, be a pure devotee? This question may justly be raised. The miscreants, as stated in the 7th chapter, who never come to the devotional service of the Lord, have no good qualification, as stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, anyone else would like to read the remaining part of the paragraph?
I can read, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please.
Anybody else wants to read? Please.
Go ahead, Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji. By intention, be a pure devotee. This question may justly be raised. The miscreants, as stated in the 7th chapter, who never come to the devotional service of the Lord, have no good qualification, as is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Generally, a devotee who is engaged in the 9 kinds of devotional activities is engaged in the process of cleansing all material contamination from the heart. He puts the Supreme Personality of Godhead within his heart, and all sinful contaminations are naturally washed away. Continuous thinking of the Supreme Lord makes him pure by nature. According to the Vedas, there is a certain regulation that if one falls down from his exalted position, he has to undergo certain ritualistic process to purify himself. But there is no such condition because the purifying process is already there in the heart of the devotee due to his remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead constantly. Therefore, the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare should be continued without stoppage. This will protect a devotee from all accidental fall downs. He will thus remain perpetually free from all material contaminations. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, do you want me to share like the second part?
No, great Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji. So, like from what I understood, Prabhupada is explaining over here that somebody who is who is not a pure devotee may have like um many doshas or wrong um, um, activities in them. But if they hold uh, God in their heart and they are chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra continuously, then that when they place Krishna in their heart, then and chant, that process will cleanse their heart and all their other indriyas, so that they will not have any negative thoughts or actions, and their heart will become pure just by this process. So even if somebody falls down, this is the same recommended process will also bring them back up on the path of bhakti if they chant and they always remember God. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I understood this much. If you can explain more. Hare Krishna.
Thank you much. Baldev Prabhuji, would like to explain?
So, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhamma Pranam. So, Prabhuji, Name Bhakta Panashyati, right? My devotee never perishes. So it can be, please correct me, it can be explained in two ways. One, we say that Neha Bhikkhamana Ashasti. Pratyavarna Vidyate Shalpam Opi Osha Dharmasya Trayate Mahat Bhat. Even a little devotional service in this lifetime will protect us from falling down to the lower spaces in next life. At least we are guaranteed to a birth in a human body and restart our chanting and purifying process. Another way that a devotee is always protected by the Lord. Name Bhakta Panashyati. As you see that Ambarish Maharaj was supposed to be killed by the Durvasa Muni because he broke the fast by drinking water, and he thought himself this is a very non-devotee activities by him to a yogi like Durvasa Muni. But Lord protected Ambarish Maharaj from the curse of the Durvasa Muni. And Lord right away sent his Sudarshan Chakra to kill Durvasa Muni. So we see in the both way that devotees always protected by the Lord, even if it falls down. But Prabhupada clearly said there is no chance actually for this fall down, because devotee always remembering Krishna by Hare Krishna Mahamantra without stoppage within his heart. So this will protect the devotee from all accidental fall down. So there's a easy way not to fall down. It doesn't matter where we are, what situation we are, workplace, in the park, we can keep chanting even without uttering our lips. Because I don't know, Prabhuji, how far you know about the Bangladesh. The devotees are losing jobs because they are attached to the ISKCON. Recently, I saw one letter of a devotee who was fired from the job because he's a devotee of ISKCON. Now, we don't know like when they'll tell that you cannot even go out with the bead bags. But can they stop us chanting within our heart, even without uttering our lips? No. So devotee will never fall down. And this material turbulence always was there in the past, even for we see the Prahlad Maharaj, even his father giving trouble to him. So it will remain ever. It is a testing period for us, how sincere and serious we are, and how tightly and vigorously we hold the feet of the Guru and Gorango for our to show our sincerity and go back to the Godhead. Back to you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Very well. Thank you, Prabhuji. for wonderfully explaining. Yes, Prabhuji. So yeah, it is very difficult, in those kind of circumstances. But for a pure devotee, as you mentioned, they can stop them from chanting, but within the heart, the cleansing process is going on because they are always chanting the Lord's name. Thank you, Prabhuji.
One thing that comes to my mind on this topic is that when it gets so difficult to chant and everybody's trying to stop the bhakti for the people, then they are even more inclined to keep their faith and to chant and to maintain their devotional practices, right? But when when you are free to chant, then people, almost like half the people, they are like, okay, we will do it like later on. And like this, we get this opportunity where you are free to chant as much as you like and there's no one stopping, right? But then people don't know, and ignorance takes over. So that's a little bit, you know, uh, unfortunate. Krishna.
Yes. Yes, Mataji, thank you so much. Yeah, because this is higher taste, right? So, for a pure devotee, of course, for me, I don't have the taste. But for a devotee who has the taste, they will not stop chanting at all. It doesn't matter what comes, as we saw, in so many leelas where, Harinam chanting goes on. Prabhuji, you want to add anything? What Mataji said, or anybody would like to? Okay. Anybody would like to add anything here? Very beautiful shloka. And this is, of course, all shlokas are important, and especially in ninth chapter, right? Most of the shlokas are very important. Here, Krishna says that he quickly becomes righteous and attains lasting peace. O son of Kunti, declare boldly that my devotee merit. Of course, Krishna can, declare himself, right? But Krishna wants his devotee to get, the recognition. And we can see that even in Kurukshetra war, I mean, for the sake of devotee, Krishna can, you know, go away from his promise. But as he said, of course, he did not pick a weapon, but he picked, a wheel. But that's why Krishna is saying that a devotee to Arjuna to declare, so that he knows that his devotee will never deviate. So the devotee will never perish, because Krishna will uphold the declaration made by his devotee under all circumstances. So Krishna has to keep his word. I mean, he might not keep his word, but he will make sure that his devotees' word are, taken care. So in the Kurukshetra war, I mean, I think I'm remembering, I don't know if it is very relevant, but there are 5 arrows, that Bhishma Pitamaha, has it, and he says, Duryodhana says that you're not fighting, you're not, you're lenient to them and all. He says that, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, these are the 5 arrows. Tomorrow I'm going to, kill all the 5 Pandavas. Then Duryodhana says, oh, okay, I will, hold them, because if it is with you, somebody might take it. And as we know in Mahabharata, Krishna and goes and tells this to the Pandavas. That, do you know what happened? Bhishma has these 5 arrows. Then the Pandavas says, okay, that's okay. We are very tired. We have to go and sleep, because they don't care, because they know that Krishna is there to protect them. Now it is Krishna's responsibility to protect them. So as we know that, he tells Arjuna to go and, collect those arrows, because Duryodhana has given a boon to Arjuna that when he actually saved his life, so he got that. So Krishna makes sure that whatever his devotee says will be upheld. So that's why, whereas he can break his own promise for the sake of Krishna. And that's what I understood. And anybody who would like to add anything here?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam. Um, so when Bhishma Pita, he pulled out those 5 arrows that he is going to kill those 5 Pandavas, Krishna Bhagwan, to protect Pandavas. Actually, Krishna Bhagwan sent Draupadi Maharani to Bhishma Pita, and Bhishma Pita did not realize that she was a Draupadi Maharani. He thought that she was Maharani of Yuvraj, Duryodhan. And so he gave Ashirvad or blessing that Akhanda Saubhagyavati Bhava. And so then Draupadi Maharani said that Pitama, that's me, I'm Draupadi. And you have to now keep your blessings and your promise. Then Bhishma Pita told Draupadi Maharani that what is the like the rahasya, how he can get killed. And this goes back to like when Bhishma Pita were very young, and he actually did a Akaran or kidnapping of 3, Amba, Ambika, and Ambalika. And then the two were kept, and one had to die. And that came out as a son of Drupada, as a Sikhandi. And so Bhishma Pita said that if you bring Sikhandi in front of me, then I will put my all weapons down. And that's how Bhishma Pita put down the weapons. And then Arjun Maharaj actually throw arrow hiding behind Shikhandi, and that's how Bhishma Pita was taken down. Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji, yeah. See, actually, Krishna is so eager to protect his devotees. So, he has to do so many tricks. Of course, Krishna doesn't need to do all this, but these are all the leelas to show us how we can protect his devotees.
Yes.
Because Krishna has that attachment, his devotees, because of course, the devotees are by nature, always in Krishna consciousness, and in the same way, Krishna is in nature always in consciousness of his devotees, because he will become the servant of his devotees by nature. And the attachment does not decrease even when the devotee commits any wrong. Yesterday also sometimes there might be a fall down, but Krishna leaves them for a pure devotee because they are always in a highest standard, and they are always thinking of Lord Krishna. uh, you know, because generally devotees generally don't commit sins, but in this case, sometimes even if they fall down, Krishna will make sure that they are protected. And because all the pure devotees are cleansing is going on, devotees are always engaged in the 9 process of devotional service: Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Swaranam, Tadasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. So in this, how all the cleansing of this heart is always going on in their heart, and they always have Lord Krishna in their heart. That's why there is no contamination in this heart, even though there is a slight fall down, they will get back. And for them, there is no ritualistic process that needs to go on, because for them the process of Shravanam Kirtanam is always going on irrespective of what they are doing. So that's why their purification process is in their heart. They always try to remember Krishna while they're cooking, serving their serving other devotees, or doing their chores. Krishna Smaranam is always going on. That's why Krishna protects them always, like how he protects the Pandavas. And Kunti Maharani, has beautiful prayers in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam as well. Anybody would like to add anything?
I have one question, Prabhuji. So, like you're saying, like Krishna thinks of his devotees, right? So that is the Uttam Adhikari devotee, right? Like not the
Yeah, yeah.
starting devotee.
Yes,
So,
yeah. I mean, if we take one step, Krishna takes 100 steps. So if we take 100 steps, Krishna takes 1,000 steps.
and how will we know when Krishna sees us?
That I mean, Mataji, so that we will know from our heart when we are, of course, Baldev Prabhu can, or other devotees also can add. The 9 stages of bhakti are there, right? So Prabhuji explained very nicely in previously also. With that 9 stages, once we, like nista happens, and then ultimately the prema will come. So until that, our bhakti lata beach should keep going on. And for them, for the pure devotees, they, as we just discussed, there is no rituals or anything. In their heart, they can, think of Krishna all the time. And once we have that faith, then whatever comes in our way, they take it as Krishna's mercy. Even if it is somebody loses their job, they think that okay, this is Krishna's mercy because he wants me to focus more on bhakti rather than So actually, every morning his Grace Neela Govind Prabhuji gives. So he actually decided to leave his job. He's a manager in a very nice company. So he decided to leave his job and go back to India and do full-time preaching. So, I mean, of course, that is a very high standard. So, I think that's what my understanding is, because they take everything as Krishna's mercy and, yeah, serve the Lord and devotees. Prabhuji's and Mataji's, please add.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for explaining beautifully. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Anybody would like to add anything? Or?
So Mataji's question that how you will know that when you see the Lord, right, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So Mataji, this is like, how do you know you are hungry?
You feel stomach pain.
Mm.
So you will feel heart pain, I guess.
Definitely your mother or neighbor or friends never tell you that you are hungry. So Mataji, you have a lullam that the other day Prabhuji, right? Tatra lullam opi mullam ekolam. কৃষ্ণ ভক্তিরস ভাবিতমতি যদি কুতোপি লভ্যতে তত্ত্বলুলম অপি মূল্যম একলম. So you have an intense desire, Mataji. I know you for almost a year, and that you are attending Bengali class, Bhagavatam class, coming, serving. So this lullam will, as you are and you are doing constant association with the devotees, this lullam will go further and further deeper. And this lullam actually bring closer to Lord, and it's called self-realization. Nobody can tell you when you're going to see. Nobody can tell you how much you taste. And but this is you and your relationship with Krishna. You're further advanced. I cannot say to you anything. So it is a like personal connection with Krishna, and Krishna will come and like Prabhupada, due to he's merciful to us, he's to tell everything. Not everything, something. He never said like they used to ask Prabhupada, what is the relationship with Krishna? Prabhupada always says, if I tell you that I forgot the exact word, that they'll be totally like mesmerized, or they cannot believe, or something like this word. The Prabhupada never explained that relationship. So how that relationship happened? Because Prabhupada is a very intimate aspect of Krishna, and they'll never uh, in front of the others, or even most of the devotees, senior devotees, they'll never express how long they're chanting, how much they're chanting. Sometimes to encourage his disciples, Guru Maharaj can share personally. So this is total personal Mataji. That as you feel hungry, your hunger for Krishna will make you meet Krishna or see Krishna when it is the perfect timing from you and Krishna's point of view.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for explaining beautifully.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Anybody else would like to add? Well, Baldev Prabhu previously also mentioned about this 9 stages of bhakti. Right, in the beginning, we must have faith. And then once we have the faith, then the interest of associating and chanting will slowly start. And of course, we'll try to have more association with senior devotees, Siksha Gurus and Diksha Guru, like that. And then one is slowly getting freed from unwanted materialistic activities, because we are getting closer to, devotees. Will slowly, because earlier, we used to watch movies, TV, friends, going to restaurants. But now I always, of course, now also I have friends, but spiritual friends. Now also we gather, but for spiritual gathering. Now also we eat, but we eat Krishna Prasadam. So gradually, all our, faith will increase. And as Prabhuji mentioned, like once the Shraddha comes, faith, and Sadhu Sangha, associating with the devotees, then we'll start to perform, Bhajana Kriya, performing the devotional activities. Then slowly Anartha Nivritti starts, decreasing all unwanted attachments, as we discussed. Stop going to movies, stop going to the restaurants, and more associating with devotees. Then slowly the nistha, the steadiness will happen, and then ruchi will there, the taste for the holy name and serving the devotees. Like that, asakti, the attachment will come. Then bhava, the love, and then the ultimate prema, the love for Krishna. So the pure devotees are always in that prema stage. Of course, we can start with shraddha, faith, and slowly everything will manifest. That's my
Thank
message.
you, Prabhuji. Thank you for explaining. Hare Krishna.
Anyone else would like to add anything?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Pranam. Prabhuji, that's a very nice discussion, Prabhu, about Krishna and his devotees. So I just would like to add Mataji's question. She asked the beginning that Krishna is only seeing the Uttama Bhakta, and whether is he seeing us too? That was your question, right, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
You are thinking that Krishna only sees his pure devotees. So how about us? Like we are the mixed devotees, Mishra Bhakta, because we are conditioned in this material world. So Mataji, actually, from the senior devotees, what I heard is that Krishna loves all his children because we came from his body. We are the parts and parcels that Prabhupada explained, that we are the parts and parcels of Krishna. So if Krishna is the sun, effulgence, are us. So we came from his body. So he is our supreme father. So he loves everyone, all the living entities, because all are his children. So that's why Krishna, but Krishna gave free will to the living entities. And with that free will, the living entities can select either good choice or bad choice. That's up to them. That is Krishna on control. That we learned and we know. But when living entity suffers, Krishna also feels very bad for them. He wants his children to come back to the Goloka Vrindavan. That's he wants.
So the audio is stuck.
Yeah, I think Mataji's audio got stuck.
My audio got stuck.
Now
Can
we
you
can
Now
hear
we
you.
can hear you, Mataji, again. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I don't know how long, Prabhuji, your audio is
Just
on?
5 seconds, Mataji. Yeah,
Oh,
5.
okay. Sorry. Okay. So, so when father gave punishment to the children, the father also feels bad. But because of the betterment of his children, he punishes them. So the same way Krishna, when Krishna, some sufferings happens with the living entity, Krishna thinks like, okay, do suffer because of your karma. I cannot help on that, but then come back to me. So for their good, so Krishna tolerate that, because the baggage of karma, no one can take it. So that's why, like, now the question is the pure devotees. Yes, who are the pure devotees? They always think about Krishna. They surrender to Krishna. So, and they have love, awaken for Krishna. So that's why Krishna definitely will love them. So if someone love 24 hours to the God, so definitely that Krishna definitely will love that pure devotee. But that doesn't mean that he does not love us. He loves everyone, all his children. That's what, Mataji, I just would like to add.
Thank you, Mataji. One other question that comes to my mind sometimes is like, so like we must have done something wrong, right? When we were with Krishna. When you become self-realized, do you remember what you did?
Um, that self-realized soul, definitely, I think, Mataji, because that's why so the acharyas wrote so many books, and always the laments, like Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Narottam Das Thakur, when they wrote so beautiful prayers to Krishna, they always says like, I'm nothing. Oh Krishna, I'm nothing. If my holy name is not coming in my mouth. So that way they wrote so many bhajans, and they always think they are the inferior, but they never claim also like they are the devotees. So those acharyas who gave us this Krishna prema, and so Mataji, definitely they realize, like Srila Prabhupada, sometimes at the middle of the night, he cries, and because one day he saw Krishna, like he was crying, then someone asked, what happened? Then he said that Kadamba flower, that garland Krishna gave me, and whenever I try to touch his feet, he just vanished. So they are the pure souls, Mataji. So definitely they know. But it's all like very confidential, Mataji. They if they won't, I don't think anyone or any commentary, someone the acharyas wrote about this, but those are very confidential matters, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for explaining.
Yeah, that's between Krishna and them. So yeah, and also today I was hearing Hari Parshad Prabhuji's class, and he was telling that Krishna is, there are three type of Shakti: Sambit, Sandhini, and Ladini. So Sandhini Shakti is always in the spiritual platform, and Sambit is the intelligence of Krishna, and Ladini Shakti, where the happiness comes. So means the when we do the service, we have to be happy, and we have to realize that happiness, because that is coming from the Ladini. Hladini Shakti. So just doing service will not give you that happiness, but Krishna has to sanction that. And getting the Krishna prema is totally depend upon Krishna, whom he will give that happiness, that feeling, that prema. It's not easy. So that's totally up to Krishna. If Krishna wants to give someone this Hladini Shakti, then that person will be very happy doing Krishna's service. Means our acharyas, our pure devotees, who are the pure devotees, they are very happy. They don't care about what their position is. They always happy and serving Krishna. Like Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur's, he was a big magistrate. In Jagannath Puri, he spent many years. And Bhakti Vinod Thakur was like sleeping just 3 hours after coming back from work. And in the evening, in his house, he makes sure that he has 10 children. And he made sure that there should be kirtan, bhajan, and puja at home after he comes back. And then he wrote the whole night after 3 hours sleep. So these are all coming from pure love, Mataji. So it's that's what my understanding is.
Thank
Hare
you, Mataji. Someday we'll get there.
Mhm. Yes, with sincere practice and with sincerity, Mataji, and praying Krishna, praying Guru. Guru is very important because Guru will actually our media to go to Krishna. We cannot go directly to Krishna. We have to take the shelter of Guru, who is the representative of Krishna. He will take us to Krishna. And Bhakti Vinod Thakur's bhajan, Krishna tomaro, Krishna dite paro, tomaro shakati ache. So the Guru can give Krishna. He has that power. Back to Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Haribol. Thank you, Mataji, for wonderfully explaining. Yeah.
Actually, Prabhuji, I have like I've heard this many times that the Guru can give Krishna, but what does it actually mean?
As Mataji was mentioning, we don't have qualification to reach Krishna directly. So we have to go through a medium, and that medium is Krishna and Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada says that just hold on to my dhoti, just follow my regulative principles and chant rounds. I'll take you to Krishna. So I mean, it's like I have also heard like it's a hot potato. So people cannot directly touch hot potato, so it has to go through some medium and then they peel, right? So from one hand to another hand, so that so in that way we have to have a medium. Even if it is something is hot, you cannot directly touch, but you need to have a ladle or something, a medium to touch it, right? So in that way, uh, that's my understanding. Mataji, you would like to add, or Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam. So, yeah, it's what I have heard in our prior classes is Guruji or Guru Maharaj is like a GPS. When we go in unknown terrain, we don't know where we are going and what is our destination. Here we know the destination, Lord Krishna, but we don't know how to go there and how to reach there. So when we have a Guru Maharaj, then Guru Maharaj is like a GPS. He's going to direct us where we need to go, and that's the only way we can reach our final destination to Lord Krishna. In Gujarat, actually, they say that Nugro, you cannot die Nugro. Nugro means like without Guru. If you die without Guru, you cannot reach back to Godhead. Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam.
Thank you. Thank you for explaining it. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you. Yeah, GPS, even here, if we go out, so we need a GPS unless, if you go to a new place. But So it is called Guru Positioning System.
Yes, probably. But like in my mind, I'm always thinking like, we do big book distribution and all these things, and that is so that all the fallen souls like us, they can understand Krishna and can reach him, right? Through chanting and everything.
Yes.
So so then why is it restricted to those who are the guru's shishyas? Why is it not like just like rain, like it falls everywhere, right? Like why is it not that mercy can be on everyone, not just only for okay, they have taken diksha from me, so these 10 students they are eligible. No one else can go to Krishna.
No, Mataji, my understanding is, when the rain comes, rain falls everywhere, right? But somewhere is, or if the sun comes, right? Sunlight falls everywhere. But some people, close it, and they still think that it is dark, but they have to open their window, their doors, right? And I heard one analogy, like, there was one person, he went to a barber shop, and the barber was cutting. He says that there is no God. Uh, then the barber says, I mean, no, the barber said there is no God, and he started telling all his, some problems that is there. Then that guy said, okay, and he said, then there are no barbers. He said, why? See outside, there are people over there. They have long beards, long hair. If there is a barber, why will be there? And the barber said, yeah, because they are not coming to me. So in the same way, uh, yeah, Prabhuji, go ahead. Yeah, so in the same way, then the person said, see, that's the problem. Barber is, they are not coming to you, so you are not able to help them. Same way, God is there, sun is there, rain is there. You just need to open up and have that mercy come in. Uh, that's my understanding. Anybody would like to add anything?
Very, very nice, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Even in the metal world, Mataji, like all the medical books, CPA books, engineering books are available. But can you be a registered engineer, a registered doctor, or CPA by reading those books only? So you have to go to authorized school, get training under authorized teachers, then only.
But like, why is it so confidential though? Like, it should be like.
Mataji, it is not confidential. It is there in the Gita, but only devotee can understand.
Okay, Prabhuji.
So who surrender, only they can understand the things. This Gita is there before Prabhupada came. This has 800 verses, 800 versions of Gita available. No one became a devotee. But when Prabhupada came, still thousands or hundreds of people became devotee. But there's a 800 billion of people. How many people are getting devotee? Even in India, 1.5 billion people. Even if you count, they're not 4 5 lakhs of person only, because this is confidential. You have to surrender first, then you can understand the knowledge. This is called confidential knowledge. This is not that it's not there. It is there. It's open. It is in the Prabhupada Gita is also database.com is open. But
Yes, Prabhuji. But like, is it confidential because it's also like dangerous because some people can't
you
read?
cannot apply unless you get a guru. You cannot apply. That's just confidential. Unless you get the devotee association, you cannot apply.
Yes, Prabhuji. But like, what I'm asking is, if let's say like, it's a big like, it's a secret because it's dangerous knowledge, and if you don't know for sure that the person is pure-hearted, then they may use that knowledge in a wrong way, right? If it's that, then that's understandable. But if it's like something that most people or like almost the entire like population can benefit from, then like it's almost like restricting it to like few people, right?
Mata is not restricting. It is not restricting. People don't want to take it because, as your mother said, bag and baggage. Somehow we did something in the previous lives or in these lives. We get some devotees or somehow preacher to it. That's why we came together. We're studying together. We're discussing together. We're asking together. We are trying to understand further in details to apply in our life.
Yes, Prabhuji.
But people has to be eager to take it.
Yes,
It is
Prabhuji.
open that they don't come. Even like you see, right? How many devotees are regular in our class?
Yes, Prabhuji. Like sometimes I feel like maybe like for one devotee who's starting the journey from that to the end, if there is like we make a video or something that everybody can benefit from, like they cannot understand the book, right? But the journey maybe it takes like 5 years. Okay, like nobody's going to sit and watch the videos for 5 years, but people who are really interested, they can under, and it's like available to everyone, that the process, like what you have to do, it's there in the Gita, but like it's hard to apply, right, for everyone. But if they see a practical like conversation between a guru and whatever they are teaching in person, if that's really available for everyone, I think a lot of people can it's not that people don't want to, but because they don't understand it fully, so they get discouraged sometimes, right, Prabhuji?
Mataji, there's a lot of equations needed. This is not regular material things, this is spiritual things. So there's a spiritual package benefit also needed to come through. So, and unfortunately in India, when they made the constitution, Jawaharlal Nehru, under the guidance of so-called Gandhi, who was always having Gita in his hand, they made a rule. In India, you can make Islamic school, you can make a Christian school, Buddhist school, but you cannot open a Sanatani school.
ISKCON should change that, Prabhuji. I think now is the time if we can do that now.
So last 50 years, and even if you see the Bollywood movies, even the terrorists who are Muslim terrorists, but in the movie, the name is Hindu.
Yes.
So that way, India never got liberated until Modi ji came.
Yeah.
So, and they make sure that people go away from the Sanatan Dharma. And some other mission, those things, they are making more, what to say, that even, you don't believe this, in the Ramakrishna mission, Maharaj, they become Muslim Christians. When I was reading those books, I thought, and that's my end of the Ramakrishna mission journey. I came to under the shell of Prabhupada. So it is a totally Kolikal, and those peoples totally are so doing heinous activities against the Sanatana Dharma, and the people don't know, and now they don't want to know even.
Yes, Prabhuji. I think a major part is not everybody is bad, Prabhuji, but like when they don't understand, then they become discouraged. Maybe they start, right? But if it's
But it's
not
working, Mataji. If you go to the iskonnews.org, you can see the thousands of news every day. Not thousands, but every day they update at least 2-3 news in every part of the world, the way it is going on. So we have to look at the positive things. We are getting encouraged, and we also do our own part. Prabhupada did his own part. He gave his life, everything. So we have to do our own part also.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for explaining, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for enlightening us. Yeah, as Prabhuji was mentioning, it is open secret actually. President is there, but you need to have qualification to meet the president. So meeting Krishna, he is available for everyone, but you need to at least get qualified. Prabhupada says that, some reporter asked how much time it will take for me to become pure, or, he said 1 moment, right? With love and devotion, with full faith, if we can, surrender, he said that, right, Prabhuji?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for explaining it fully. Hare Krishna.
Anybody would like to add anything before we wrap up? Okay, thank you all for joining. Vacha kalpatarpyascha kripa sindhupyascha patitanam
Itanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah.
Bhagavad Gita study ki jai,
Jai.
Jai.
jai, all devotees ki jai.
Thank you.
Jai.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Dandavatam
Dandavat
Prabhuji and
Pranam.
Mataji.
Thank
All
you.
glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare
Thank you.